So here we are, middle of May, and lots of moisture outside. Actually, this is as dry as we've been in about a day and a half. We've had close to 5 inches of moisture in the last, probably 2 weeks, 10 days. And another inch or two is supposed to come in this weekend, followed by more next week. So I'm feeling pretty fortunate we were able to get our barley cover crop in with our alfalfa and grass on our new hayfield. It's got a good start to it if it doesn't drown. But so this tractor here, we sold one of the 3420 telehandlers, and idea is we're looking to gear more towards another loader tractor, haying tractor, and do less work in the wintertime. Hence we don't need another snow moving machine like the 3420s were primarily. We've got one 7510 already. That's the original machine we purchased. It's got about 9,500 hours on it now. It's great machine. Hasn't hardly ever offered us a lick of trouble, and we really prefer that machine because it's got the heavy front end for loading hay. Quite a bit better front end under it than like the 7400 or 7410, 7210. This has basically got a 76, 77, 810 axle in it in the smaller frame. So found this tractor, I wouldn't say locally, down in Kansas. Has 10,000 hours on it. 740 loader, although it is not self-leveling. It has had some work done to the grapple. And needs some other things. The one light mount on this side is broke off. I've got a new one that they sent up in the cab. Had to do a little bit of work on the air conditioner. Had a wire bared off, had to fix. Excuse me, I'm fighting off a cold here. So the most glaring problem with this tractor is there's no tread on the front tires, and first thing I checked was to see if the front assist was disengaging it, and it is not. I have tested it, and I have good pressure to the front assist housing. The solenoid is working correctly, but somehow it's bleeding off pressure in the front assist case. So I've got that to do, and while I was checking that out, I noticed how much slop I've got in this. Let's see if I can hold the camera still. Maybe I can get a better vantage back here. A lot of slop up here in this front trunnion. A lot of slop. Bad deal. Probably through the bushings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this front axle out of here, send it off to the machine shop. I hope not. I hope it just needs bushings. I can do that here, but drop it out. If I have to, send it to the machine shop and use the loader basically to allow me to drop that out of here. I got to take the wheels off, get it out, and then I'm going to go do the front assist housing, which is basically most of the way back in the machine. I was going to see if I can find the light here. Show you guys. It's been a heck of a spring. Looks like the hay crop is going to be good if nothing stupid happens. So if you're familiar with underneath of these, there's your drop box, drive lines there. Here's your front assist box, solenoid, and I've got good power here. This is the port here to check for pressure. Your front assist switch, if your front assist switch is off, you should have, I think the spec is around 250 psi at 2000 RPM, but anything over 160 pounds will release the front assist. And I've got, at idle, I've got 160 to 180 And if I bump it up above idle, it pegs off my gauge, which only goes up to about 180, 200. So I know I've got more than enough pressure, but I've got a leak inside of here. The only thing that's nice about this is you can see the bolts there. This whole unit can be unbolted from the transmission on its own. I use like an ATV jack to lower this down. I'm gonna have to drain the transmission and everything, but so that's project number 2 after the front axle comes out. I'm gonna see if I can get this all done today. I don't know, might be fairly ambitious, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I bought this tractor knowing it was a 10,000 hour tractor, and also up front had told me that yeah, there are issues with it. I didn't know about that issue, and I'm going to see if they'll work with me on the parts to take care of the front assist and the front axle bushings. But as you know, these 7510s, they're not as prevalent as the 7410s. You can find a 7410 almost anywhere. These are a little harder to find. Like I said, they got the big front end, big axle. Just heavier built, for basically built as a loader tractor from Deere, and that's what it's going to be used for as soon as we get it going. So I'll do some videos maybe on removal of the front end, and I'll probably do some of that removal of the front assist box or the MFWD box and see what that's like once I get it out. So wish me luck.